Hey guys, it's Ben.
And Joey.
And we're back in Just Because 2.
That was a great intro. That was fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's Just Because. The game is Just Cause 2.
Yet again.
And hopefully,
this what we do is we fly up to the top of the map, and then because we're in the multiplayer mod where we can just spawn anything, we
spawn a helicopter.
Spawn a helicopter because I'm too lazy to fly the helicopter to the roof. But if you want to do it in single player, you can just fly the helicopter up really high. So there's Chris, and he's going to do this with me. And what we're trying to do is we are going to abandon our
ship.
Yes, and then we're going to skydive down to the ground and try to catch it on the way, which is pretty difficult, but entirely possible.
So there's Chris hanging from the bottom of the helicopter.
Yeah, he used his grappling hook, not that you can really see, but here I am dropping out too, and off we go.
So we pull the parachute to let the helicopter fall beneath us just for a second.
Right, so we can kind of catch an eye of it. There it is at the corner of your eye.
Right, and the helicopters have a limited falling speed, unlike everything else in the game, which hits the ground really fast.
Oh. I almost died, but that's okay.
There's Joey getting caught in the helicopter blades.
Yeah, but we tried it with boats and planes and stuff, and it just does not work. Although the helicopters can survive. I thought I made it, but not quite.
And then he got sucked into the back propeller.
Sometimes you can recover, and other times you just hit the ground.
Like that.
Yeah.
So here we go again. Different helicopter. That's a different helicopter?
Yep, and I made it this time.
Woo!
I found personally that this helicopter was the easiest to mount on when it's falling, but I have done it with other ones. I just wasn't fortunate enough to capture it.
So the AH-33 Chupacabra or whatever it was.
Is that actually, do you remember that much? I don't even remember the name of it.
No, it says on the bottom.
Oh. Well,
there we go again, and there it goes falling.
And this time I'm pretty damn close to the ground. You can see that bridge there closing up on me.
And slingshotted again and missed.
And I think I missed this time, and I was going to fall to my death. But just kidding, because I can grapple hook to the ground. Oh, there's Chris flying around.
So this is increasingly difficult to do. Because the first time we did it fairly easily, and I felt like it worked really good, and then for the longest time we could not do it again.
Mm-hmm. And falling in the water does keep you from dying most times.
Sometimes.
Alright, so this one's pretty cool, because this is a medical helicopter, and I think Chris actually made it in this time. You can see it right there. And it's now recovered.
And takes off.
As Chris got in it, and I tried to get back onto it, but it didn't work. I just went right through it and began skydiving back to my death.
That's right, this mod, not the most stable thing.
Well, no, I don't think it's so much the mod as much as it's just the game, because this game doesn't make sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And these helicopters right here, the almost like a dragonfly looking thing, really slow at falling.
They are.
Which surprisingly made them a lot more difficult.
Well, no, they fall fast at first, and then once they hit their velocity, they fall slow as dicks.
Yeah, that's true. Now, this was a really interesting thing, so I wanted to make sure I included this one. I thought I was going to miss it, and I did, but the helicopter landed perfectly on top of the roof without anybody in it, which you can see right there.
See, it's just like, hey, we're here.
Yeah, just hanging out on the roof, because why not?
But while it landed there on your screen, it landed somewhere else's on Chris's.
Yes, it did, but unfortunately Chris wasn't recording, so we couldn't.
And there we go, we have completely
again in that same helicopter.
The AH-33
yeah.
Tupacula.
No, we have more. And I got in, and then got out, and the helicopter flew off without me. And then crashed back down as I tried to hijack into it.
And killed you to death.
No.
Just... Even though those helicopter blades are clearly going through you.
But here I am, I believe this is the last run of the video, and again, grabbed the tail, swung underneath, got in, and then flew off to somewhere, probably landed. Usually I do in this game. It's a joke, I don't, I actually just jump out and skydive usually.
Yeah. But yeah, again, the little military helicopter, probably the easiest one to do it in, and...
Yeah, so thanks for watching, post your attempts on the comments, and see you guys next week.
Later.